Hello, welcome to the Executive Communication Program. My name is Cynthia Kibe. Joining me is Paul Acha, speech coach, founder, and communication consultant at Jade Communication. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you so much, Cynthia.
Today we'll be looking at a very interesting topic, communicating and leading Generation Y teams to success. Could you kindly or briefly take us through who are this Generation Y and what's so different about them?
Generation Y predominantly is made up of people who were born between 1980 to 1990, and their entry into the workplace has dramatically shifted how organizations run.
You've talked about them bringing a drastic or dramatic change to the workforce in the 21st century. Could you briefly also expand on that?
Well, I think HR specialists all over the world and across are now grappling with understanding Generation Y. But there are certain dynamics that are common with this generation. One of the characteristics that is used to describe this generation is restlessness. This is a generation that is going somewhere and going somewhere fast. Talking to a number of HR practitioners, they say that this is a generation that does not stay for more than 3 years on a particular job because there are different options that are available to them, and they also want to be motivated. They also need to be engaged in the workforce, and they feel that their zeal and their energy for going somewhere fast has to be harnessed for them to stay within the job.
Well, could you kindly make me understand, if I was a manager, what are these communication dynamics that I should watch out for, or that I should try and understand?
It's interesting that you'll be able to ask that, because a lot of Generation Y has entered the workforce in recent years. So a lot of them are not yet at management level, but they're being led. Generation Y teams are being led by Generation X or even an older generation as their managers. For you as an organization to attract and keep them motivated and loyal within your organization, you need to come up with creative means to communicate.
So does this mean that I will have to incorporate social media into my organization, or what do I do?
It probably means that you may want to understand what social media is. You may want to incorporate that into your internal communication mechanisms. You may want to set up groups like Facebook groups for teams that you lead, whereby it could be a closed Facebook group, but you're able to connect with them.
So how is it possible, or how would I make it easier or more interesting to conduct meetings with Generation Y?
Generation Y is not going to sit in for a 4-hour meeting. That's just a fact. But you can be able to utilize certain platforms to connect with them. You can be able to utilize things like Skype conferencing. You can set up webinars. You can be able to use platforms like GoToMeeting.com that can be able to reach them at wherever they are at each particular time, and you need to maintain your meetings, keep your meetings short with them.
Now, in the course of time, as you try to bring this change, I'm sure someone listening somewhere who does not belong to Generation Y is wondering, what are these go-to meetings, Facebook, Twitter? How do I even join? How do I even go about it and still maintain, professionalism in my organization? So is there a guideline, is there a manual on how they can go about this?
Yes, we have come up with a specific seminar aptly titled Communicating and Leading Generation Y Teams to Success. This particular seminar starts by analyzing who Generation Y is. We have an HR specialist who has done years of research on Generation Y. She will be able to help managers who are not of Generation Y to understand the unique characteristics of this particular generation. She'll also be able to help them understand what kind of messages can resonate with this generation to enable you to connect.
Thank you so much, Paul, and I look forward to meeting you during that seminar. Hope I could also pick a few 1 to 3 things.
Thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you at the seminar.
My name is Cynthia Kibe. I was joined by Paul Acha. Kindly do join him as he conducts the seminar, communicating with Generation Y teams and leading them towards success. Thank you, and see you then.